Hello and welcome back to Pump with Purpose. This is Dr. Diana here, and I am here to record my April 2022 podcast titled 8 Pumping Must-Have Products on the Wheel of Pumping. So I am so excited to do my April of 2022 podcast and corresponding blog post. If you are interested in reading the blog post, please feel free to visit my website at www.pumpwithpurpose.com. So y'all know, I do a corresponding blog and podcast, but I love to talk. So podcasts are definitely my favorite. It's definitely where you get the education, the real deal Holyfield, that always doesn't come across in writing for me. And so I am here to talk to you about my 8 pumping must-have products. So I want to be clear. I want to be very, very clear that these are not all-encompassing products. These are just like the top 8 for me that I feel like are very instrumental for a pumping journey. And notice I said journey. So the wheel of pumping is like, pumping is ever evolving. It's so many products coming to the market, and it's just hard to decipher what is needed in a journey. I have well over 200 products in my inventory list that are available to clients that book a session with me. And it's just getting more and more confusing by the month, it seems like. And so when it comes to pumping, I know exactly what it means to be overwhelmed, confused, don't know what to do. It's product after product, don't know how they are, spending money trying to invest in these products. They may or may not work for you. And so I am here to start demystifying pumping, helping you figure out what may be needed, what may not be needed based on your pumping goals. I want to be clear, your pumping goals, not my pumping goals, but your pumping goals. So again, pumping products are not created equal, period, point blank, put a pin in it. There are some that are great. There are some that are not. There are some that I like. There are some that I don't. So very clear, very transparent that they're not created equal. So I am here to take the guesswork out of it. I have been pumping now on my second journey for 2.5 years and still counting. My first journey was 9 months until I got pregnant with my second son. And now I am on a journey 2.5 years, still counting, feeding both of my boys breast milk. So it is very important to me to try the latest up-to-date products so I can take the guesswork out of pumping for everyone else. It is an investment that I do in the pumping community because I believe in each and every one of you. So I do want to be clear again that there are more, and I do mean more than 8 pumping products that have been helpful to my journey. These are my top 8. And within those, there are categories of several products within each space that I'm going to talk about. So first and foremost, it's the breast pump, which few and far between are not created equal. I have written a comprehensive breast pump selection guide that can be found on my website to kind of go through some of the pumping, the breast pumps that I've used to date. But I want to be clear in that they're double electric breast pumps. I am a believer in double electric breast pumps. If you have to single pump, use a manual pump, hand express, use a silicone milk collector to collect milk. Because your pump is not emptying you, you have a problem. And it could be multiple things. That's the thing about I keep talking about the equation, and I'm in finance by nature. My undergraduate degree, as well as my master's, is in finance, and then my doctorate is in public administration. But literally, I'm all about an equation. And so there are things that, if you're not equaling having a successful pumping journey, there are things in the equation, and that could be your breast pump is not officially emptying you, your flange size is wrong, your pumping schedule is off, you're not using the best product to be able to empty your breast well. There are plenty of things. You could have sore nipples. There are just so many things that can be hindering you from getting the successful breast pumping journey that you want. And so I'm all about finding an efficient breast pump that's gentle yet effective for each person. Personalized care, quality care, personalized quality, premier care. I cannot say it enough. It's what I'm about. So I cannot say again, the breast pump is so instrumental to the wheel of pumping. Okay, then we have storage bags and containers, which include bottles. So you can store your milk if you're feeding fresh, store it in a bottle. If you need to freeze milk, you have reusable storage bags. You have plastic storage bags. If you want to store it in the fridge, there's the pitcher method with all kinds of pitchers. There are different reusable containers that can be used, mason jars, even bottles. Depending on what you're putting away. There are just so many storage containers. When you're out and about, you have coolers that you can use. You have different bigger coolers, smaller coolers that carry just your bottles in it. Like, I cannot say enough how important being able to know what works best for you in storing your milk. Y'all can get me on this one. A pumping bra. Period. Pumping bra. And I said pumping bra. I did not say nursing bra. I said a pumping bra. You need a hands-free pumping bra. No hacks here. You need a real pumping bra. The nursing hacks, the 2-shirt method. Listen, if you're going to be pumping, you need to be, I really feel like, dedicated to this journey. Being hands-free, if you're having to hold it up or not getting a secure fitting in your pumping bra, you need a new one, because I truly feel in my heart of hearts that everyone needs a pumping bra if they're going to be pumping. The good thing about pumping bras is they still are able to be nursing bras. So why not just go ahead and invest in a pumping bra if you're going to need to be pumping every once in a while? They're basically almost the same thing. There's so many options out here now to be able to nurse and pump that you can just get a pumping bra and do both. Carry your wearables if you want to wear a wearable pump, hold your flanges. Like, you could do it all. And that's what the key and the glorious thing about pumping is. So I stand on that. Everyone needs a pumping bra. Then there's nipple creams or sprays, y'all. I am all about lubricating my flanges, lubricating the nipple area, and or whatever works best for you. I am all about lubrication. That can be cream, butter, balm, a spray, whatever. But please lubricate. Oil, if you like coconut oil. Like, I'm not about telling you what products may work best. I like to talk through what those products are, because there are just so many. I have 220 alone in my inventory list. So just know that I do believe that nipple creams and sprays, you can put it on after each pumping session, right before you're about to pump. Yes, you need that. And then the warming. So let me go back. So the nipple creams and sprays. So if you do use it after you are pumping, I highly recommend breast shells. So there are different types. There are types that you can cover up your breast with a shell, and you can use nipple creams and sprays. There's another type that you cannot, that you need to naturally use your own breast milk to heal your breast. So again, it's like, do you want to be able to naturally heal with your own breast milk, or do you want to be able to use a cream or a spray and cover up your breast with a shell? So that is why shells are very important to me as well. And then, y'all, warming massagers. Do not underestimate having heat and vibration that you can use together or independently. If you like them both, I'm a fan of both of them. I use heat and massage, but I am not about that life. You're not going to catch me with the kind that go in the microwave. Then by the time it gets to the microwave, first of all, it's too hot to put it on when it comes out, or it cools down in like 15 minutes and you need, to be pumping for longer than that. Like, listen, get a real warming massager. And then you have a separate vibrator. And then you can, there are electric toothbrushes, there are vibrators. That's all separate. That's just two things to keep up with when you're pumping. When there are so many combined warming massagers that you can warm your breast as well as vibrate them at the same time, or use them separately. Whatever works for you, and it'll last at least a full 30 minutes for a pumping session. Please don't underestimate the power of warming massagers. They help to empty your breast better. They are more efficient. Use less stuff to keep up with. They're rechargeable. You can put them back, charge them between sessions. I can go on and on and on and on. Then we have a pumping bag. Pumping bag, y'all. Yes, yes, and yes. Listen. Listen, I know some people like to use diaper bags and stuff. I'm not about that life. I like to have my stuff separate because if my kids are not with me, I don't want to have to my pumping bag stayed packed at all times when I was leaving the house. I did not want to worry about having to share it or making it even heavier. My kids had a diaper bag and I had a pumping bag. Do not underestimate the power of having a pumping bag. When I was going back to work, I had it already packed. I would pack it every night. I needed a pumping bag. I still believe in a pumping bag. So if it is something that I will say on the record is a pumping bag was instrumental to my journey to carry my breast pump and accessories. And y'all know with the first kid, you overpack. I've just now started to realize I don't need to carry all this stuff, right? So I am, working on that. But if you don't, you need to have a pumping bag that you can do what you need to do when you need to do it. And finally, y'all, I was late to the game. I'm going to tell you straight up. Oh my goodness, it is the number 8 spot. Once I discovered it, I beat myself up. Y'all, you need some pump clothing. Do not underestimate the 2-shirt method where, yes, that can work per se. I'm not a fan. Being able to pump with pump-friendly clothing, to be able to unzip or open up, not have to have your stomach showing or have all these extra layers on. I cannot say it enough. Y'all do not make the same mistake that I did. Do not. You need some pump-friendly clothing. I cannot say enough. Screaming from the rooftop. That's the number 8 spot for me. I had all these different categories to choose from, but that was my number 8. My life is so much easier now being able to have pump friendly clothing, being able to drive, just unzip or open up and literally don't have to show all of my stomach and everything else. So since there are so many products on the market for each of these categories, if you would like to get a list of all 220 products and still counting, you can subscribe to my website to get the free download of my pumping product Linktree guide. I have a Linktree guide that will tell you exactly what you need, all 220 products. You can subscribe to my website at www.pumpwithpurpose.com and you will get the free, and I quote again, free download, my pumping product Linktree that now has 220 products and still counting. So if you go to my website, you scroll to the bottom, you put in your email to subscribe, give it a few minutes now because the internet, and make sure to check your spam folder. So that's one thing. The second thing I do have, and I'm still in the process of developing more guides, I do have a comprehensive breast pump selection guide that will go through all the pumps that I've used to date. I still have to add some more to it because I'm getting products by the month sometimes. So you can look at the comprehensive breast pump selection guide to be able to go through it, to be able to make sure that you be able to narrow down all the pumps that are on the market that I have tried, and you can learn about them, see what may work for you. There's a comparison chart in there to compare the breast pumps, to check off, to narrow down your list. And then if you need more help, then I'm always here to offer personalized care. Then I have the next offer. The third thing would be Flange Sizing 101. So I have online teachable courses and I'm still adding to them. So be on the lookout for online teachable courses to be able to help you with your pumping journey. The first one that I have available is Flange Sizing 101, where I walk you through flange sizing in a 26-minute video using 10 different size lactation aids and show you how to appropriately flange size. So that is on my teachable page. And then finally, if you need one-on-one assistance, personalized quality care to help you get your pumping journey off to the best start and or continue to have a good pumping journey to last as long as you desire, you are more than welcome to book an appointment for a comprehensive virtual premier pumping consult where we can go over whatever it is that you have questions, concerns, thoughts about on your journey. You can go to my website, www.pumpwithpurpose.com. My Linktree link has all of the ways to be able to book an appointment with me. And so, yes, I am so excited to be able to offer all of these things to you to help you to reach your pumping goals. So I would love to know what is on your list of pumping must-haves, what you're looking forward to have on your next pumping journey, what has helped you on this pumping journey. I am all about hearing what works best for you. So this is Dr. Diana here. Until next time, we'll pump with purpose.